Our next award goes to longtime Councilman Polensek. Now, I have to tell you a little story before I call Lane Griffin up. I know a little bit about what it is like to be in Mike Polensek's skin. Because, see, both he and I share a great habit of wearing baseball caps. And I wear mine because it's my brand, but also because people remember me. They might not remember my face, but they remember Kindland. And I can't tell you how many times through the years that I've gone into a restaurant or I'm downtown and I'm going to an event, and somebody comes up to me and says, Councilman Polensek, thank you so much for what you do. And I simply say, thank you, just keep voting for me. So I'm always giving you a plug, Councilman. I want you to know that. So, Council President Blake Griffin, please join us.
Good evening. Good evening. First of all, I want to say to all of the honorees, congratulations. When you think about my good friend Joe Semperman, the definition of kindness. When you think about Mayor Clough from Westlake, the definition of kindness. When you think about Meredith Turner, my great friend, and Coleman Love sister, you think about kindness. But I struggled with what I would say about the next guy. Because most people usually see him on TV giving people the business. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the form of kindness that Mike Polensek represents. He doesn't know I have this picture. I'm going to show this to him today. And it's his first piece of campaign literature. It says, only the beginning. Elect Democrat Michael Polensek, honest, hardworking, courageous, and he'll serve you. 47 years later, Mike Polensek is still serving the Colorado City. Public service can be a very difficult task, but you have to be kind, you have to love people, lead people. When you wake up in the morning and you get more, and please don't take this the wrong way, you get more F yous than thank yous. But at the end of it, if you really love the people that you serve, you have to be kind of heart. So when you see this gentleman giving people the business, fighting for his neighborhood, telling people what they need to hear, it's because this guy has one of the biggest hearts that I have ever witnessed. He is courageous, he's tough, but ladies and gentlemen, he's also kind. Everybody that you talk to will tell you, and I always get a kick out of this, because sometimes people have a hard time pronouncing his name. But you gotta see these little ladies when you go to this neighborhood and say, I love that Polensek. But you know what? It's a reason why. Because here's a guy who has been Collinwood tough all his career, but at the end of the day, he is a public servant like we haven't seen in this city in the history of Cleveland City Council. I was fortunate enough to get this award last year, and Mike, you're right. Stuart does not take no for an answer. So when you talk to Stuart, Stuart is very persistent, and at the end of the day, Stuart really believes in the brand that he puts together. Stuart, you couldn't have picked a better person this year to be recognized and honored for being an outstanding public servant, but even being a better family person, better individual. And I will tell you this personally, I have probably learned more about politics in the short period of time that I've been able to serve with this gentleman than he probably forgot about. And it gives me a tremendous privilege and honor to tell everybody that it's only the beginning, but 47 years later, this man wakes up every day and approaches this job like it's only the beginning. My friend, Mike Polensek.
I want to welcome you all to Cleveland City Hall, and I cannot tell you what a wonderful honor this is. And I wrote down some notes that I wanted to read because I had a crazy hectic day today. I was driving in the car thinking what I wanted to say. But to be a recipient of the Kindland Leadership Award, along with the other distinguished individuals who've ever done, I want to thank the Values of Action Foundation and the Kindland Movement for the special evening. I want to thank Stuart and Susan and their team, and above all, the board of directors and the leadership of Mike Gibbs, and along with the other board and associate members. I also want to thank and congratulate my dear longtime friend Joe Zimmerman, who is being recognized tonight, the president and CEO of Global Cleveland, the Honorable Meredith Turner, member of the Council, District 9, and the Honorable Dennis Clough, longtime mayor of Western, and he's done a wonderful job out there. To be receiving this award, and I was thinking about this as I was driving down, in the rotunda of the City Hall is a very special day for me. For City Hall has been my home as Blaine for just over 47 years. I came in City Hall, a young man in my 20s, and I'm going to be leaving at some point a little bit older, to say the least. What I've learned during that time is that by working together, caring about one another, we can and will make a difference in our city and beyond. In America today, more than ever during my tenure as an elected official, we need to be respectful and caring about each other, regardless of our differences. I've never witnessed the type of division we have today in America. I want to say that. I've never witnessed the kind of division we have today. So when we talk about being kind, it's about reaching out to our neighbors, to those in need, and across the political aisle. This is a very important, this is more important than ever before, my brothers and sisters. Remember, we can disagree and still be agreeable. I was just in Washington, D.C. with the council president, and I got to tell you, Blaine is an excellent, outstanding council president, and he just passed last night a $2.1 billion budget. $2.1 billion budget on behalf of the people of the city of Cleveland that goes out of its way to address neighborhood concerns and issues. We were at the National League of Cities in D.C. to meet with federal officials and in some cases state officials as well to express our concerns and priorities. To say the least, the environment in Washington is not good. Again, the environment in Washington is not good. I witnessed division, friction, and heard it firsthand. If there's ever a place that needs kindness, virtues, it is in Washington, D.C. In closing, I wish to thank all who took the time to be here today for this special award ceremony. May Kindland continue to promote brotherhood, decency, and understanding. I also want to thank the other public officials that are here, commend them for their work. I want to commend the members of the clergy that are here, and I want to recognize the Slovenian Council General who shot me to walk in the morning. Susanna Steverick, so you stand up and say hello. I recognize the Lithuanian Council General who is here as well. She's still there. Come on, stand up. Because City Hall, we welcome all the city. And in this rotunda, in Blaine, so often we have the various ethnic and racial groups here for a wide array of programs. So it's such a wonderful experience to be here. I hope you take the time, those of you who are in attendance, come in and visit some of these events that we have. And I want to thank again the council president and my colleagues for the work. It's wonderful. And myself.